Welcome to my Yakuza Kiwami 100% trophy guide video. In this video we're going to talk about the A Man's Conviction trophy, and essentially this is obtained by completing Chapter 9. Chapter 9 is pretty cool as far as chapters go. It's probably the hardest in the game on Legend, because you have to do a gauntlet and then you have to do the shooting sequence, which is not particularly easy on Legend. I'd recommend going into this with the Tiger Drop, as it makes Laukalong a lot easier, even though I'm not displaying a very good fight against him at all. But if you get Tiger Drop, learn his timings. He's a bit awkward because sometimes he just doesn't attack and then he waits for you to attack and then he gets you, which is annoying. But there's obviously ways around it. You can dash towards him, shoulder barge him, try and trigger his attacks and then time it correctly. Whereas I'm just playing like a fool, but obviously the Tiger Drop does colossal damage every time you nail it. When he does that spinny move, try and get one off as well. There you go, getting a combo on him now. Tiger Drop combo. Get a few hits in here and there. He's not particularly difficult, it's just take heals with you in case. It's one of those where if he does certain moves that are just ridiculously fast and then certain moves are really slow, it's just proper annoying. Like that, I don't even know what happened then. He must have had iframes through it. Yeah, just make use of all the techniques that you've got. He has 3 phases, I think. He has his glaive, and then he gets into his hands, and then he should like back away, and he'll get 2 swords, or he'll just keep fighting and not die for some reason on this. Just back away, and hopefully he'll get his swords. I don't know why he's not getting them here. This is just ridiculous. But yeah, essentially he's invulnerable now, because there you go. He's meant to trigger and do that. I don't know if it's on a time thing or what, but yeah. As soon as he gets these, you can just like kick him, they'll break. But obviously you'll usually have more health than that. Look at this bull. There you go. Hit him at least 3 times there, and then bam bam bam. So this sequence I've actually got a separate video on Legendary, just because it's a really awkward minigame. But the gist of this minigame is to shoot the targets that are coming at you. Try not to run out of bullets and reload a little bit earlier, because it's quicker that way. Aim for the middle of the circle, do not aim for the heads, because the middle of the circle does more damage. Don't ask me why, it just does. So that's the technique for that. And most of the time the head is in the middle of the circle, but yeah. So you'll start off, once they start going red, that means they're about to shoot you. So you want to take them out before they go red. You have a heat eye action, which is like slow motion, which you want to use when they go into the drivers. If you've got bikes with rockets on them, shoot the driver and it'll knock him off. So you don't have to worry about it. As you can see on the right there, the guy shot me, which is not what you want. You can get like critical hits on them if you hit them in the center of the circle. But yeah, take out the bike drivers, then take out the other ones as well. And it gets a bit more chaotic at the end. This is the easy bit, by the way. So you want to conserve a lot of health here if you can. I think I'm on easy difficulty at this point, possibly, because I did it on hard the first time I played it, and then went to Legend, and now I thought, sod it, I'm going on easy and enjoying myself for once on these games on the 100% completion. But yeah, so as you can see how to do it. So this guy at the front, you can keep shooting him in the head. Watch out for the guy at the back, because he's a lot quicker. Make sure you reload whilst they're both not in danger territory. I'd recommend trying to take out that driver in as few hits as possible. Nicely done. Got lucky there, really. But yeah, a few more cars. Driver again, probably. Get your heat eye. Just crack him in the center of that. And he's down. Another few enemies coming along. Another bike. Another 2 bikes, in fact. If they do shoot the rocket, you can actually shoot the rocket before it hits you, which is cool. It can get a bit hairy sometimes if you're not very accurate like I am. pretty bad with accuracy. A little cutscene ensues, and yeah, this is not fun. If you are on a certain difficulty, if you're on Legend, it's pretty tricky, but I'd recommend taking out the machine guns if you can on top of here as quickly as possible. I think I went for the middle one here just to get rid of him. I should have got rid of him. Bad idea to leave him. There you go. So you take one of them out, he gets a bit of distance. This is actually sort of choreographed. So you'll have like, I don't know, another 10 enemies or something, and that guy will just keep shooting rockets at you. If you get hit on Legendary with one of those rockets, you're in trouble. So try not to. But yeah, like, they seem a bit weaker in the cars as well, so just try and make sure you got a decent amount of bullets. Always focus on taking out that rocket as quickly as possible. If you get rammed as well, it's pretty bad, but it is what it is. So yeah, you'll switch sides now, more enemies will come. Like, if you're good enough, you can take out the two people on top before you get to this point, so that rocket guy will be the only one left. You don't need to worry about machine gun, which is really useful. I can't, like, on the easy it does so little damage, it's crazy. But yeah. So yeah, once you take him out, you speed up past them. It's another sequence. You want to take out the guy on top, to be quite honest, as quickly as possible. He does some ferocious damage with that machine gun. This is not a good example of me playing this, but on the Legendary one, it's a lot more clean. It's a lot better. You're getting a lot more headshots. It's probably my first attempt, to be honest, doing this. Most likely. That's why I'm not used to it. Sometimes it just bobs up and down. It's proper annoying. But yeah, there's only a certain amount of enemies that come, so obviously if you hit them in the head, it resets their sort of bar, so if you just keep getting headshots, he ain't gonna be able to shoot you, which is useful. And then you get to the end and the truck tries to ram you, so you want your full heat action left for that bit, and then just blam blam blam, try and hit him in the center, try and use heat action as much as possible. And we actually managed to stagger him there, don't know if you saw, but if he hits the car on Legend, he does a massive amount of damage, so you got to be careful. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, peace out. Hopefully this video helped, and yeah, if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Peace.